All right, everybody, we got that exercise bumper music coming back in. Alex, our engineer, is going to get us some good 80s rock here one of these days. But this is called the Business to Business Network Show. If you've just tuned in, we give out names and phone numbers of real estate agents, and our co-host is
Jeff Obrasky, Homeowners Financial Group. We are Arizona's award-winning mortgage banking company.
Excellent. And Joe is our next guest. Introduce yourself.
Joe Bourland, RE/MAX Professionals, 623-322-8588. Website, joearizona.com. Again, 623-322-8588.
And give us a little bit of your background.
Sure, been doing real estate for about 12 years here in the Valley. Been with RE/MAX for, I think, 10. And my family, actually, everybody is licensed in real estate. I got basically told I was going to do real estate right at the bat. And so 12 years ago, we figured out where exactly, chose the West Valley, and here we are.
Excellent. And so you've got a team. How many?
Team.
Tell us about the team a little
Sure.
bit.
Got a great team, actually. We're top 1% in the Valley as far as our transactions go. Last year, did a really good job. I've got myself, a team leader focused on the listings. I've got my wife who does my marketing, Courtney. I've got our Roxanne Scott is our team manager, kind of the backstop for everything. We've got a buyer's agent, Melissa, and a transaction coordinator, Janan.
Fantastic.
And I think it's outside of myself, I do have the best looking team in real estate.
There you go. Cha-ching. There you go. Now, Jeff, we've noticed that there's a lot of team out here. Tell us what your observation on that.
My observation is that the most successful agents in today's market do have teams. And the same reason I think in the lending world, it's not that different either. Bottom line is if you're good, everything takes more work today. The real estate transactions take more work. You've got to take people all over the valley, showing more homes, etc. The lending business takes more time with credit challenges, tighter restrictions, and that kind of thing. So if you're out there, quote unquote, selling, spending time with the client, you don't really have time to do the proper amount of paperwork, the database management, the transaction coordinating, keeping in touch with everyone in the transaction so it goes smoothly. And we've noticed that virtually every successful agent that we've had on in the last, I think in the last 6 or 8 months, almost every single one, has some sort of a team approach.
Yeah, that's the key. Now, we got a couple of listings we want to talk about first. Describe those for us.
Yes, got a couple for you. We've got one is, it's about 3,100 square feet. It's in Goodyear, 85395, north of I-10. It is a 3-car garage. It is a 4-bedroom with a den. It's got an RV gate, pool, an extended shop. It's actually a separate building, could be used as an art room. It's even got a horseshoe pit in the back, and that's listed at 4,075. And I've got a listing coming up. This one's gonna go quick. It's a flip, completely redone. It is about a half a mile, maybe a quarter mile from Arizona. The Thunderbird International School of Business.
Yes.
And then the Midwestern University, the medical school. It's about 2 miles away from that. It is 1,800 square feet. It is, like I said, completely remodeled. It's got a fantastic pool in the back, lots of parking in the front, and that's listed at 190.
190, and let's talk.
Yeah, and we actually ran some numbers because we kind of talked yesterday that this might be perfect for an investor who wants to rent it out to grad students or med students. Now, these are not 18-year-old
No.
freshmen. These are slightly more mature
Seasoned
people.
Exactly.
Thunderbird
are working-
professionals.
Exactly.
Who would probably work, or med school students that are working
Yeah.
so hard they don't have time to destroy
Yes.
the house.
Yeah.
So how much could a house like that rent for, roughly? What do you think?
You always get $150 to even $200 more for the pool. At 1,800 square feet in that range, I'm going to guess $1,400, $1,500.
Okay. So I ran some numbers that if you bought that house, you put down 25%, okay, as an investor, your monthly nut, I didn't know if it had an HOA,
Yeah.
okay, is going to be somewhere between $950 and $1,000 a month. So we'll do some quick math.
No HOA, by the way.
So you're $950. Let's call it $950 a month. Okay, you're renting it for $1,400.
Good flow.
So let's say you've got $500 a month. Let's say there's $200 a month in maintenance, management, etc.
Oh, by the way, taxes are only $938.
Okay, and I'm $900
a year.
And by the way,
year.
then we're down to $900.
Wow.
So let's say you're clearing. Let's just be conservative and say $300 a month, not including depreciation, which is going to give you another probably $200 a month. You put down 25%, so you're putting down about $40,000 or $45,000. You're clearing close to $4,000 cash on cash a month.
Yep.
So that's a 10%, 9 to 10% return.
Yeah.
Cash on cash. Throw in your depreciation, you're probably bumping that up to 12, 13% a year.
Yeah.
in today's market where 5 and 6 caps are beginning to be the
Right.
numbers,
Yeah.
it's a very attractive opportunity.
And here's the point. You can use your 401k if you do it right as a rental and have it professionally managed.
You can use an IRA.
IRA.
You're not going to be able to use a 401k.
Okay.
Because you need when you do invest in real estate, there's only a certain number of what are called trustees that will allow you to do it. So companies, that use Fidelity or whatever to manage the 401k, but people that retire, and there are lots of people out there that have very significant IRAs. It's a great opportunity.
Excellent. For more information, what's the phone number again?
Sure, that's 623-322-8588. And that website, joearizona.com.
I wanted to get that out because let's go back to the 475 one.
407.
475.
475. Again, financing on that.
That falls, within Fannie Mae's 417 guidelines. So your conventional financing, you're 5% down for primary residence, you're 10% down for a second home. It's probably more of a primary residence. You're in the West Valley, so the 5% is 5 or 10% down is probably a very attractive option. I ran some quick numbers there, and I think if you put down 5%, which is $25,000.
Wow.
That's it. You're buying a $400,000 house for $25,000. Talking about roughly $2,500 a month, and that includes your mortgage insurance,
Fantastic.
HOA, taxes, and everything for almost 4,000 square feet.
Well, to see this house, phone number again.
623-322-8588.
And
It's Jeff Obrasky at Homeowners Financial Group at 602-445-9094.
Joel, you'll agree. They got to talk to Jeff before they talk to you.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Everybody stay tuned. We got music coming here, 123bz.com. If you miss anything, go to our website, click on past shows, get names and phone numbers. Now stay tuned. We're coming right back at you.